Hey everybody, guys. Hey guys, everybody, I'm about to burp. Here we go. Throat chakra opened up now. And look, the flambe is large. The moon is waxing. And we are here for a love reading. Yay! That's why I'm going to bust out the Getting Into the Vortex, a deck of 60 relationship cards. A relationship. And what else was I thinking about? This is going to be about the person that you should... Oh man, I had this all planned out and then I forgot. Usually, lately, when I go to pick cards or go to videos that are like, this is about the person you're thinking about, and they say, think about the person and pick the deck, or I'm thinking of the person, I'm like, this is for this specific person, and I pick the card, and then it turns out, see, got that mercury mouth. So say like, I do like, think of your person, and I think of my crush. And then, like, most of the time, the reading will be about my ex. And that's why you get people pissed off in the comments. Because they're like, no, this is about my ex. And I don't blah, 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 blah. And so, this is why this is a love reading. But it's not about the person. It could be. It's the person you should know about. That's what it is. You should know about. It's not the person you're thinking about, it's the person you should know about. And because that's what I've gotten from my experience watching tarot videos recently, is that, you know what, if you find out the person I'm reading about is your ex, great. If you find out your person that you're thinking about is your partner, great. If the person that I'm reading about is your crush, great. So whatever comes up, and again, if you want pick cards, you can do my pick a card playlist, but I feel like my pick a card days are over. Now I'm just using you guys as my therapy sessions. And since you are my patrons of my cult, the High Priestess Miss Chandra cult, I was just thinking about in the future when my preschool students are adults, they'll might come across these videos about when they were toddlers, and that'd be weird. But cool, I guess, you know. I didn't have that growing up. But yeah, flambe is strong. I've been feeling good. Just went to sparring tonight. Yeah, I don't know. I got a bruise on my inner thigh. I don't know I forgot if I mentioned that or not. All right, so love reading about the person that you should know the most about at this moment. I don't know what I'm doing. You know, I'm just here to vent. All right, what's our overall energy? My every thought is attracting its vibrational essence. Whether you are thinking about wanted things or unwanted things, you are still sending out a request to attract more things, like the subject of your thought. And all things that happen to you, all people, things, experiences that come to you, come in response to your vibrational invitation. Noticing how things are turning out for you is one very clear way of understanding which vibrational requests you are emanating, because you're always getting the essence of what you are thinking about, whether you want it or not. My every thought is attracting its vibrational essence. So we're going to make sure that our thoughts are of the highest intention. And if that's a hard thing, what are we going to do? We're going to meditate. Okay. I'll not ask orders to become... orders. I'll not ask others to become different for me. Let your vibrational relationship escrow percolate. I love that word. That's one of my other favorite words, percolate. And give it your undivided attention so that you become a vibrational match to it. And then, when the law of attraction brings all of it together, there are not any bugs to work out. Do not ask the person who helped you to define what you want. To become what you want so that you can have what you want. Instead, use your willpower to focus upon what you want, and then the universe will bring you what you want. Yes. There's a lot of want, but we want what we want. We want what we want. I want you to want me. Yeah, I posted about that song that I had first learned about through the 10 Things I Hate About You album. So that movie and song may be important to you, or that movie soundtrack. I can focus on what I do want in a relationship. By focusing upon the wanted characteristics of those around you, you train your vibrational offering to match only the best in them. And then, the law of attraction can no longer match you up with the worst in them. When you focus upon the worst of them and train your vibrational offering to match only the worst in them, the law of attraction can no longer match you up with the best of them. Yes, positive aspects. Esther talks about making a list of positive aspects. So if you're dealing with a person, any sort of relationship, and you're feeling negative aspects about them, also list the positive aspects of them and focus on those, and then watch them change. Law of attraction, people. That's how it works. I intend to see the best in everyone. Here we go. The same message. Same kind of message. You can never consistently motivate anybody to anything. Seriously, no, you can't. You can lead a horse to water, right? But when you see the best of them and you go over to where your version of the best of them is, and you align with that and offer one signal, now you're a part of the inspiration you see. Have you ever had the experience yourself when someone sees you and loves you and expects the best of you? Do you not shine in ways you never shined before? And do you not find it really hard to shine when another does not look for the best in you? Yes, yes, positive aspects. Yes, yes, positive aspects. All right. I will not try to control the uncontrollable. We want you to reach the place where you are willing, not just willing, determined, not just determined, eager, to let go of the need of control of things that are uncontrollable, like what anybody else is doing, and give your undivided attention to the only thing you can control, which is how you feel in any given circumstances. See, list of positive aspects still applies in this card as well. In other words, we want you to leave this moment saying, I've decided that I'm going to take life as it comes, and I'm going to do the best that I can do in the midst of what I'm doing. My attention to unwanted can't defy the law of attraction. If your life has caused you to ask for an improved situation, no matter what it is, and you are no longer offering chronic thought vibrations that are opposite of your desire must come to you. But you cannot continue to keep alive with you vibrational patterns of what you do not want and receive what you do want. That defies the law of attraction. Why do I want the relationship I want? That's a good question. Why? Think about what you want in a relationship and why you want it. Look for those around you who are experiencing good relationships and feel appreciation for them. Make lists of the positive aspects. What did I say? What have we even talked about? The list of positive aspects. Here it is. List of positive aspects of those good feeling relationships you have spent time with. In fact, one of the fastest ways to make your way to a wonderful relationship is to find any subject that consistently feels good, even if it has nothing to do with relationships, and focus on that. What are we going to do? We're going to feel good. Troll Tribe. That shouts out to video 1, for our premiere video, where I wanted to find the trolls, the troll dolls. I still, troll doll update. I have not found a troll doll yet, because no one has commented down below about a troll doll link, so I can go buy my troll dolls and show it to you. And play with their hair. Okay, we got 2 more cards. Causing pain for others would attract pain to me. Law of attraction. The flawed premise, my group's, our way of life is the only correct way. Yes, Cult Club Collective. We're not Nazis. We're not gonna force our way of life on people, okay? If they want to live in misery, then they can go do that. But we're not gonna try to force our sparkly happiness, wonderful lives in a fascist way to them, okay? That's not, no. Then they're just not gonna like fun and happiness. Therefore, all other ways must be stopped is the basis of the majority of unhappiness on your planet. Not only do those being pushed against feel the pain, but those doing the pushing feel it as well. Hello, mean girls. Tina Fey. I'm a pusher. I pushed my husband into law school. I hope we get that card. I'm going to use the Mean Girls Tarot for our relationship reading tonight. In fact, the unhappiest, least fulfilled among you are those who are pushing against others, because in doing so, you are disallowing the most important relationship of all, the relationship between you and you. 12:08 on the timer, because that's my birthday. Just letting you know, SoulTribeCultCollective, you better play homage to your fucking cult club goddess, high priestess, Miss Chandra. Okay. Oh, look at her little baby. I've never seen this card before. Babies are thinking and attracting before they are speaking. Oh, I love this. This is one of my favorites about the little babies. Even though you are only months old in your physical body, you are very old and wise. Creator, focus in that baby's body, and you came with powerful intentions. People often assume that because a child is not offering words, the child could not be the center of its own experience. But it is our promise to you that no one else is creating your experience. Children emanate vibrations, which are the reason for what they attract, even from their time of birth. Babies are thinking, little babies, raising people, raising babies who will become people. Okay, people who were once babies, once formerly known as babies, now fully grown people, right? I don't think there's any babies out there. And a baby is under 1, okay? After 1, it's a learning friend, okay? That's what we do at our school. And then after 2, we get to be big friends. That's so cool. Before 2? Okay. Sorry, I don't know. Whatever. You don't go to my school. You don't go to my school. You don't know what I'm talking about. All right. So now, I'm going to take a little breaky, and I'll be right back. Okay, babies who are now grown-ups. Since this is a love reading, we're going to read from our True Love reading cards. And here we go. Oh. We go to a lot tonight. Serendipity. Our card that keeps coming up is our over energy. Well, obviously, because we love that. We love that about us. Okay. Let's figure this out, people. Let's figure it out. Okay. Whoa! Look how love popped out from the bottom. I don't know how that. And abundance. Wow. You can zoom in if you want. our sacred woman, the white buffalo calf woman, the garden, the connection, sexual freedom, and rainbow reviver. Ooh, we're getting some fun. Someone's tending our garden. We're enjoying the garden that they're tending. Because there's another card called the gardener. Garden, and gardener. Hard to say it all at once. But we're used to tongue twisters. We're good with our words. Soul Club. Cool. Even during Metro retrograde. Or what was it? Yeah. Metro. No. Yeah. Metro retrograde. Taking me a moment. Oh my gosh, these are such beautiful cards. Let me just ponder. Super special, blah blah blah. So since this is reading rainbows, reading cards, this is my only card deck, I think, that says reading cards, and that's cool because we're reading rainbows and we read. So let's read about serendipity, our favorite. Oh, we bumped into the gardener. See, this is the gardener. I'm so sorry. He's so cool. He's such a cool guy. The garden, which is right here. Honor yourself as the beautiful person you are, trusting in life as it is. The garden is lush and fertile. When she is healthy, barren and forgiving, when she is neglected. She ebbs and flows with the seasons, is still when she needs to be, and full of color, life, and nourishment. When the timing is right, she bursts with fruit and flowers and attracts all good things to her. Animals and people come to marvel at her beauty, enjoy her cool side, her cool side. Yeah, that wasn't a mess up. Enjoy her cool side. Enjoy her cool shade. We don't have cool shade. Our shade is hot. Inhale her fragrance and restore themselves. In a world where we are constantly under pressure to be active, the idea of being the garden rather than the gardener can seem far too passive. Yeah, I kept saying gardener. I was like, I'm no garden. What are you talking about? I'm the gardener. I do shit. In this context, however, to be passive means to be peaceful. And in a state of trust, trusting that all you need is available to you without having to hunt it down. Ugh. Yeah, we don't have to be in hunter mode all the time. We can be in gatherer mode also. Modern women will wonder how long they need to wait for a suitable gardener to come along, while modern men may feel that they already have enough to do without having to nurture the feminine in their lives as well. The truth is that we all have an inner garden and gardener. And true abundance develops in your life when you maintain a healthy balance between the two. You have drawn this card today because your inner garden is in need of some attention. Be sure to reconnect yourself to the feminine cycles of nature by spending time in an actual garden and tuning into the vibration of the season by enjoying a healthy meal made only from fruits and vegetables that are in season, filling a vase with fresh flowers, or spending time outside where you will be exposed to the climate and environment. Consider the blessings and bounty you have to share, and with those you love, honor your own inner cycles and see yourself once more as the beautiful person you are. And since this card, Connections, one of my favorite cards in this deck, was under the garden, clarifying it. See, we're going to read Connection. For a relationship to thrive, both parties need to feel appreciated and understood. It's one thing to have a partner or spouse, but it's quite another to have a true connection and excellent communication with that person. As human beings, we frequently believe that we have communicated something clearly and that the other person understands what we mean. All too often, though, we find that this is not the case. For a relationship to thrive and for both parties to feel appreciated and understood, a deep sense of connectedness and non-judgmental communication is essential. The skills of conveying your feelings clearly and lovingly take a lifetime of practice and refinement. Sadly, most of us are not taught the art of active listening in school. So we often regard listening to merely remaining silent and it's our own time until it's our own turn to speak. You have drawn this card today because your heart yearns for a fulfilling connection with another human being and meaningful communication in which beautiful truths are revealed, honored, and shared. If you are manifesting a new relationship, be sure to spend some time considering how you will connect and communicate with the person coming into your life. This time around, in an existing relationship, consider the areas in which you withhold your sharing and merely listen tolerantly until you can have your say. In both cases, you can consider what you may do to facilitate greater connection with the other. Take a genuine interest in what they say and do. Ask questions and don't just assume you understand. Then acknowledge what you've heard with a simple compliment or expression of gratitude. Be prepared to speak about yourself, your life, beliefs, dreams, and feelings in meaningful depth. What do you believe in? What do you stand for? What are you passionate about? What gift would you like to share with the world? When you are prepared to reveal your truth to another, your connection will deepen and become so much more fulfilling. All right. This book has been choosing which card I read about, so here we go. Sexual freedom. I like this card too, just how it looks. Did I show you this? Okay. You can pause it and stare at it. Sexual freedom. Sexual freedom and energy are dynamite to the human heart and soul, affording a blissful opportunity to communicate and connect deeply beyond words. So dang, we got sexual, I was like, sexual healing? No, just listen to that song. Sexuality and sexual freedom. And in one of my other videos, we talked about sexuality and embracing our sexuality. But then what does this mean? Sexual freedom, all about the sex, people. We're adults here. We were once babies, but now we're adults who have sex. Babies don't have sex. Gross. Since the sexual revolution began in the 1960s, many misconceptions about sexual freedom have evolved into supposed truths. The idea that having many sexual partners or that having sex early on in a relationship makes a person liberated is very misleading. In our society, we often see the word love used in place of more appropriate descriptions like sex or lust, especially in the media or social conversation. But how many people you have sex with or how soon is not a genuine guideline for sexual freedom, nor is it a marker to measure yourself by. Sexual freedom is a deeply personal matter and needs to be explored with maturity and respect for yourself and the other. If you are seeking a new partner, it's essential that you're clear about how you value your own sexuality. Hello. So sexuality is about owning how you feel sexually. So we got our fetishes, we got what attracts us, what does not attract us, and that's our own sexuality. So once we got a grasp on our sexuality, boom, we go to sexual freedom, which means we're going to use our sexuality skills, our knowing who we are. Because if we go into sexual freedom or a sexual relationship, when we don't understand our own sexuality, that's sexual bondage, opposite of freedom, and not the fun kind of bondage. Sexual bondage, where you have no idea what the fuck you're doing, you're oppressing things that actually you should be bringing out during the sexual experience. So first, this is step one, sexuality. Discover your sexuality first. See, there's only one person. And then you practice sexual freedom. Sexual freedom is not sexuality, people. All right, I'm going to repeat it because Spirit told me to. Sexual freedom is not sexuality. Step 1, sexuality. Step 2, I can't pick these up, sexual freedom. Alrighty. If you're seeking a new partner, it's essential that you're clear about how you value your own sexuality and be aware of the real impact that physical intimacy has upon your heart. Resist the temptation to have sex with a prospective partner in an attempt to secure a relationship. Yeah. Instead, leave sex until you know each other better and can choose more wisely. Yeah. In an existing relationship, it can be delightful to realize that sex is much more than mere intercourse, and that you and your partner could reignite your interest in sex through simple acts of caressing, hand-holding, and bathing together. You have drawn this card today because it's time to let go of a social norm or ideal that you compare yourself to and give your sexual self permission. Sexual self-permission, people. Type it down below if you claim that. And we do. In this Cult Collective, sexual self-permission to be authentic. True sexual freedom is giving yourself permission to express, explore, and share in ways that feel meaningful to you. Yes, God, I got too excited. Hashtag sexual self-permission. I like that. I like that. Okay. So, I mean, that's a part of our sacredness, is the sacred woman. And also with the Rainbow Reviver, that I forgot which video the Rainbow Reviver is in. But that's just letting us get into that light of the rainbow. The rainbow is consistent with our chakras. The chakras go in that Roy G. Biv order. And we are disciples of the Reading Rainbows Divination Cult Club. So we bask ourselves in that rainbow light to clear all of our chakras if you really need it. Okay, people. Okay. So now we're going to bust out. Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. Hey, hey, hey. I feel like I'm going to sneeze, but I don't think I'm going to. Bless me, bless you, bless everyone. The Plastics Oracle, bitches. About to see how your person that you need to be thinking about right now. Don't think of your person, okay? This is not one of those readings. We are not thinking about the person that I am going to read about. This is a love message from some person to you, to me, since we're both in the same collective, and then we can decipher who that person is, okay, by the cards. Deal? Deal. Here we go. What is our person thinking about? Oh, shoot, he in King of Wands energy. He ready. He ready. No matter what his gender is. But he ready. Isn't that Aaron Samuels? He ready. She ready. He ready. Whoever that person is ready. And they're ready. And they're ready. And they're ready. We got 8 wands, 6 pentacles. For my tarot buffs out there, you'll figure out what that means. But we working, bitch. We got the 4 of pentacles. They're holding back. They're holding back. They're not ready to share with the rest of the class yet of how they feel about you. That's for sure. We got the 3 of cups, but they're willing to socialize with you guys. So I don't know what the fuck I was thinking when I was, when I thought my ex had a date to something, but I was like, what is this thing? But maybe it's not going to happen, but I'm waiting. I'm waiting for the next time we socialize as a team. Anyway, that's a weird cryptic message. Oh my gosh, the King of Swords is also here. Hey. Hey, hey, hey. We got the 7 of Pentacles. We got the Devil. Regina George and her minions. Gretchen Wiener's cracking. Yes, we're in the definite energy of that. The Ace of Cups, another offering. We got someone very attracted to you. We got someone ready to tell the truth, but is holding it back like a bunch of farts. We got Three of Cups, ready to party and hang out as friends with a group of people. So it's not just like, whoa, I'm just gonna confess my feelings. No, that's why the King of Swords is under the farts. Okay? They're growing. They're growing. Their feelings are slowly growing for you. But look at this Devil in the Tower. They see, this person sees what you have gone through. And like for me, I'm seeing this as my crush's energy, because the Devil, Miss R necklace, is your ex who brought you into this tower energy. And your person sees that, and they have a whole cup of blood for you. Ace of Cups, I always feel like all the cups in there are filled with blood, life source. We're all vampires. And then death. Okay? Do you see this? Do you see what's happening? When your person offers you the cup of life, bam! There's going to be a death of an old relationship. Okay, people? Okay. Okay, a little breaky break. 17:17 on the timer. Be right back. Hey, guys. Back in. Oh, my God, I'm back again. Is that Backstreet Boys? Or is it NSYNC? Comment down below. I'm waiting on your comments. I'm just going to bother you guys about it till there's comments and people. Let's go take years, maybe, or months. Months, or days, or weeks. I don't care. I don't care. I do care. I don't care. I do care. It's Friday, people. The moon is waxing. I'm excited for life. Alrighty. So what else do we got? We got the Cosmic Tarot. I haven't read from this actual book yet, so the cards are freaking beautiful. Oh my gosh, when did this random card come out? The Hierophant reversed. I'm gonna put him back in the deck. Let's see what else. How is the person we should be knowing about right now thinking? What feeling? What's going on here? Okay. They see us as the Queen of Cups. Oh look. Oh, look at that royal couple. The most attractive king and the most emotionally balanced queen. Yay. We got the Prince of Wands, the Seven of Cups, the Three of Swords, the Three of Cups again. Right? We ready to party. We just ready to hang so that our crush can be like, hey. Or you can be like, hey, we've had dreams about you. There's so many times. Remember when I was talking about, I was like, I don't want to word vomit in front of my crush. And there's been so many times where I want to word vomit and tell them that it's just not the right time. And it's good. It's good about timing, right? So, Cups. Queen of Cups. I think I opened to it. A beautiful woman at the lakeshore. She holds a fan decorated with two fishes. Oh, did we see this? Oh, and then look, our guy, the Hierophant, for our eternal bond and tradition. Things are coming out of the ethers. Queen of Cups. A fan decorated with two fishes, meaning graceful, beautiful, kind, noble, dignified, tolerant, mediating, poetic, subjective, vicious, unreliable. Yeah, that sounds like us. Cult Club, Collective, Fight Club, Poet Club, Dead Poet Society, Midnight Society, blah, blah, blah. Oh my goodness, you guys. I have that Friday night energy. So we have the moon, again, with the two fishes. See, her fan has the two fishes. It's a Pisces, who my ex is a Pisces, so might be dealing with some water energy. We got the Three of Swords, that heartbreak card, and which is really interesting how it looks right here with these three figures. So let me read about that. The Cosmic Tarot is a very weird tarot to me. Three of Swords. In a dark courtyard, three people dressed in black. The men in black in front of a rose pierced by three swords, meaning sorrow, merciless separation, alienation, grief, error, conscious insight, decisive realization. Oh my gosh, totally. Okay. Again, this is that same energy of Ace of Cups, death right here. We got the Ace of Cups and death. And then we have the Three of Swords and the moon. So the moon is revealing things that are hidden. And the heartache that is going to happen from this offer of love from either you or to the person you're pursuing, or the person who okay, I'm gonna say, God, I get so, see, we talked about the ego last video, and I was saying, like, yeah, my ego is totally like, don't talk about your crush, this is weird, and stop doing that is weird. And I'm like, well, how if there's other people who have the same thing? Like, I think that you guys, okay, if we don't have to talk about myself specifically, but if you guys move on from your ex, which you might be a twin flame with, you might have just very intense feelings or have been with them for a very long time, and so you're very well connected. Your oxytocins and stuff have been oxytocinized. But I told you in the other videos that oxytocin bond can break with betrayal. So this is what happens, is that the truth, the Three of Swords to me is one of the truthiest cards in the deck, besides the Ace of Swords and the King and Queen of Swords. Because no one wants to admit heartbreak or just spill it out on the table unless you're super crazy and overindulge people with your heartbreak and stuff. It's not healthy. We don't do that at the Cult Club Collective. We don't word vomit all of our heartbreaks to everyone and everything around us. We keep it inside. So that's what the moon is about, is slowly revealing what we have inside. While the Tower is just like the moon exploded and everything's coming out, but the moon gives you time, basically. Wait, was this here? Was this in reverse? Oh well. And we got Seven of Cups and Seven of Pentacles. Look how sad these dudes look. Okay? Look how sad. And they were under each other. 2 sevens. Sevens are usually our lucky number, but the sevens in tarot aren't really, they're not really that much fun. So sevens is in tarot that more odd number, that weird transition period where you're not in the completionist mode of the 8 and you're not in this kind of warm and fuzzy 6 period, which goes with the 9, the 69, where things are almost being completed. You kind of, with the 6, you get to a point of victory, and the 7 kind of brings you down. It's a little downer before we get to the 8, where we're like, shit, we got to move on and fucking get on to the 9, where we're almost there. We're almost there. Yes. From Princess and the Frog. Yeah. Okay. So we're almost there. That's what I'm saying. So I know that on both sides, if you have this like ex crush thing going on, like, hey, should I move on to this new person? Should I just stay in no contact with my ex and wait for them to come back? It's like, well, what happened to me is that I thought I would do that. I would just move on and wait, but then I want to kind of move on now that I have a crush. So there's a lot of sorrow either way, right? If you have someone you want to move on with, the ex is going to feel bad. If you go back to your ex, then the potential other person is also crushed. So it's a double-edged swords, but we the Prince of Wands and the Queen of Cups, we ready. We're emotionally ready, and we're a little action naive, but we ready. I mean, we got the Seven of Pentacles right here. This is one of my favorite outfits of Katie in the movie Mean Girls. I love this. This white tee with the off balance cropped skirt. Like, I was like, I had this outfit in high school for real. This skirt, this white tee. Why was it white tees? I always fuck up white clothes, but the other day I wore my white to look like Princess Leia on Instagram. Let's do these butterfly things, and I can actually read you the butterfly and plants because the writing in this is so freaking beautiful, and I love the advice, and just learning about plants and butterflies is so magical to me. And we are a learning cult club collective. So here we go. What do we need to learn? What do we need to learn about this connection? We got spirituality, of course. We got strength, of course. Oh my gosh, triple S. Are you kidding me? Wait, let me see. That's it? What? Is this an S? Endurance. Oh, I wanted to read this with the cactus. So. Oh, here it is. The book is beautiful too. Enchanted Blossoms is what we're reading from. So we're going to read about endurance first, because we're endurance athletes, emotionally and physically. Flower cactus. Butterfly pipe vein swallowtail. Existing where few other plants or animals can, cacti have explicitly evolved for endurance. Peoples of the New World used cactus as food and water sources from upwards of 15,000 years ago. And what appears on the Mexican coat of arms today. Cacti have evolved to be some of the hardest plants on Earth. Hardiest. I was just thinking of like, I have a San Pedro. I killed my peyote plant on accident, but it's in my freezer now. It was like a peyote San Pedro graft, and then it didn't survive because I put it in this weird like mix that had an old cactus in it that got parasites, and oh my god, being a cactus mom is actually very difficult. Shouts out down below if you are a cactus mom or dad, parent. They're actually more, and then obvious. So I have a place in Denver where they have the magical cactuses, and you can actually buy, like, San Pedro is a very common cacti. A lot of cacti that you can just buy can be psychedelic, but look it up, and I have no fucking idea how to harvest them. So I'm trying to grow San Pedro. I have a what is it called? A aloe vera plant that lives next to the San Pedro, and that's, yeah. I have like 2 random succulents that are barely getting by. I had this as a gift from one of the parents to me, was a bowl of, I think, like 5 species of succulents, and only one survived. Like, I literally think they went through like Hunger Games in that bowl and killed off each other until one succulent survived. So I guess you can't just put a bunch of succulents together and think they'll live happily ever together. So yeah, that's my cactus mom stories. Shouts out if you like succulents and cacti. Cacti have evolved to be some of the hardiest plants on Earth, perfectly evolved for desert regions. Some cacti have stunning flowers that only bloom during the short-lived rainy seasons and die off quickly once the rain stops. I know, like, people think that succulents and cacti are like, we don't have to water them as much. Like, that's not the problem. It's like raw and all this. They're specific. They're not like regular houseplants. They're not. They're actually very sensitive. And yeah, as being a succulent cactus mom, it's more than you think. But that'd be cool if I had. My goal is to get my cactuses big enough to be outside, but I'll see. I mean, you also have to live in a warmer climate for that. I live in Colorado, which is the Southwest, but we also do get snow. But there are cacti who live through snow as well, because the harshest deserts get really cold and really hot. So, cacti are survivors, but living in captivity is a different ordeal for them, just like any wild plant, animal, mineral. Steel your resolve and keep your eyes on the end goal. Your path may get rocky and difficult, but having the patience to bear whatever may come will ensure you get to where you want to be. Stamina will be your safeguard when inspiration and excitement fail. Call on the determination to move forward no matter what life throws your way. Stay focused, do what needs to be done, and rewards will follow. What current challenges can be conquered with endurance? Comment down below. Endurance, that's our card that got our cactus talk going. Oh, I'd love to get a cactus that could flower. I just got babies that I'm learning. I'm at the baby stage. We're babies. Oh my gosh, these 3 S's, amazing. I love this. So our first S is serenity. And this book is in alphabetical order, so is this? No, they're not in alphabetical order, but flower. Okay, so we're going with serenity first. Flower, Chervil. Butterfly, lesser purple emperor. Chervil has been used and favored for centuries for its mild, warm flavor and its light scent reminiscent of anise. First cultivated by the Romans. I was about to say Romulans. Such a turkey. It has now spread across the globe and is a staple in many herb gardens. Closely related to parsley, Chervil has been touted by the French as an herb no French kitchen can be without. It is believed that drinking Chervil infused vinegar or eating the plant whole can cure hiccups. Magically, Chervil helps to put us in touch with our higher, more divine, and most sincere self. It has also been used to aid the communication with the dead or those on different planes of existence. Oh, we love communicating with the dead or those on different planes of existence, like our crush's higher self. Sincerity is a mix of seriousness and honesty. Cultivating this quality will help you grow and develop into who you are meant to be. To be truly sincere, be in touch with your heart and your inner self. Be genuine with your thoughts and words as you move through your journey of self-discovery. Honesty and compassion go hand in hand, so take care not to beat yourself up in the name of sincerity, but to be candid with yourself and others in all things. Keep your language positive but truthful. Be attentive, thorough, and approach life with an open heart. Being sincere will help you grow in meaningful ways. Am I being sincere with myself and with others? Comment down below. I want to say that for the card. Because I don't see the comments. That's why. I'm pushing you. I'm pusher. I pushed my husband into college. Did I push my husband into college? No, he pushed himself. I'm sorry. I did not push Regina George into the bus also. There was a lot of pushing in that movie. That's like our cult club movie. Or like our saint movie. If a movie was a saint, ours would be Saint Mean Girls. Okay, so now we went to spirituality. Oh, it's so beautiful. Flower, cherry blossom, butterfly, Chinese peacock. The cherry blossom is a widely celebrated flower. With festivals occurring almost anywhere, the trees bloom. In Japan, people watch the progression of the blossoms on the news along with the weather. The cherry blossom is so ingrained in Japanese culture that it makes appearances in all forms of including manga, anime, paintings, and business logos. It has also been used as a rallying symbol for the public and military. Cherry blossom festivals are hosted in Vancouver, Denmark, Jinhai, and Amsterdam. The festival in Washington, D.C. is a month-long event that attracts people from all over the world. The cherry tree blooms en masse, and the blossoms die this way as well. They often symbolize the fragility of mortal life. This card calls you to contemplate your personal spirituality and how it affects your life and your happiness. Your personal spirituality is more profound than a belief in God, gods, or religion. It embodies how you connect to others and that which is greater. It informs your sense of meaning and place in the world. Use your heart to decipher what feels true for you. Spirituality is the soil in which you grow. It nurtures, sustains, and connects you to everything within and beyond the mundane. Understanding your personal spirituality and belief will bring you a greater knowledge of who you are. What is my spirituality? What do I know to be true for me? Comment down below. All right, our last card of our butterfly, of our enchanted blossoms reading is strength. Here we go. Flower, fennel, butterfly, black swallowtail. Native to the shores and banks of the Mediterranean, fennel is a flavorsome herb with myriad uses. The entire plant can be used in cooking, and it has many medicinal and magical uses. In England, farmers would rub a concoction of fennel, salt, and soap on the blades of their plows to make the earth stronger and encourage a better crop. The Romans chewed it for courage and strength in battle. Medicinally, it was traditionally used as a digestive aid to ease colic in babies. Fennel, with its light anise flavor, is one of the 3 main herbs used in the creation of absinthe. That's what. Well, I guess it's licorice also. I used to be, in my 20s, used to be into that, like, expat, Lost Generation with, like, Hemingway. If you watch, I was going to say Andy Warhol, but Andy Warhol might be significant, you guys. But Woody Allen movie with Owen Wilson, or was it? Yeah, it was. Oh, I already forgot what the fuck it was. It was about midnight. It starred Owen Wilson, and it was about Owen Wilson going back in time to that Lost Generation era, where I think it was around World War One, where they, I think, early 20th century, where people would flock to. Oh, it was more of absinthe started with the turn of the century artists who moved to Europe, but I think that also kicked in a lot from World War One, where Americans didn't want to be in America, so they moved over, and then World War One started, and the bohemian lifestyle and stuff. So, do we have a friend coming in? I thought that was a moth, but he flew away. Okay, in England, we read the Romans chewed it for courage and strength in battle. Medicinally, it was traditionally used as a digestive. We read that. And in the use of absinthe. Strength appears as a firm reminder that you have a deep well of fortitude within. There is power in knowing who you are and what you do well. Dig deep and find a solid base from where to anchor yourself, and muster the might, endurance, and confidence to do what must be done. If you can't find it within, seek a friend or fellow tribe member to help you. Sometimes we need to lean on others. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. But in vulnerability, we can find seeds of strength we never knew we had. In what ways am I strong? Comment down below. How can I tap into my strength and use it willfully in my life? Comment down below. All right, people. I think that is all for tonight. I hope you heard the cicadas and the crickets. I think the cicadas calmed themselves down. The crickets are back in full force. But it was a beautiful summer's night. Summer nights. I know you've been listening to the Gardens of Galaxy, volumes 1 and 2, so you know what I'm talking about. I love you guys. You are the best people. Everybody, guys, gals, bros and brosefinas, everybody in between or outside. I love y'all.